But Tom, I have to say, you say you're not knowledgeable of marketing procurement, but you managed me for 5 years. And I feel like every time I'd come to you with an issue or problem, you understood what I was talking about. And you kind of had the background and knowledge.
Well, I think that as much as, each function likes to think they're different, there's a lot of similarities, right? And I've always looked at marketing as complex professional services with, a real focus on relationships between, BioMarin and the agency, the company, whatever the particular service was. So, I think though it's just around, changing the focus, and the discussion around cost, right? So all the benefits that we can bring, improve service, hopefully better supplier selection, negotiate contracts. And oh, by the way, if we do our job correctly, we might see some improvement in the cost model that you're going to get. So, that's, in selling and approaching, stakeholders in that space, cost is the last element that, I would ever talk about. And I know, Dana, you were the same way. You focused on everything but cost. But a lot of times, if it comes down to, if we do our job right, we'll get cost just as a byproduct of doing everything else correctly.
That's what we were talking about in our last. We do an office hours, and we were breaking down the CPO survey that Deloitte put out, and we were talking about the fact that there's so much of the innovation, everything that they were putting in there as that were in the top 5 or 6. Cost was 2, but everything else basically rolled up to creating more efficiencies. But at the end of the day, they deliver savings, indirectly or directly, just based on the simple processes that they bring. And I think more folks need to.
Apologies. Which, scarily enough, I said almost the same exact thing you did, Tom. Where it's like, if you do your job well, if you do digital transformation, if you do process efficiencies, if you do these things well, the savings will come, right? You just got to do your job well. You don't need to focus on it.